And we're back. Apparently OBS wants to act up again. Not sure why. But looking at the stat block for a kobold, their Thaco is a 21. So I really don't understand how they are able to even hit our armor classes on a D20. They shouldn't be able to. Boo. Their Thaco is a 21. So it should be impossible for them to hit us. Oh goody, they're finally surrendering. Not sure why OBS like continues to drop out like that. I guess I can understand tonight being an issue because the internet might be spotty because of the storm, but even then, it's kind of weird to think that we would actually have issues here, you know? Like there are no power flickers or anything like that. I can't understand why we would have issues with this, so I don't know. Go, well, all right, leave the treasure. I was gonna look at the Cabo leaders, but those are just short bows, I think. All right, wilderness. There is our map. Okay. So if we move up and then to the left, this should be the cave. You see a small group of kobolds entering a small concealed cave. A larger, more noticeable cave lies just east of the small hidden cave. What cave will you enter? Oh, this is good. Which one will we enter, I wonder? Enter using the large entrance. This avoids the trap at location 1. Defeat the wyvern at location 17. Ooh, neat. Could be some traps here. Could go in search mode to find the traps. Large, I guess. Could have said leave and then like camped out maybe, but that's all right. If you entered through the large cavern, you can safely rest there if you have not fought the wyvern. I will throw a rapier at it if I choose to. I'll have you know. No, I don't want to leave. I do want to cast, though. Ooh, we don't have a lot of Cure Light. Pooh. Well, cast it on yourself. That's good. We'll hold on to one Cure Light. Let's have our backup healer get ready. Okay. Good. We got 2 cures left, plus potions if we ever really need it. So we need to move where now? We gotta go. I guess we're on the left-hand side. Um, do we have detect traps? I don't think I do. I think you have detect magic, but not traps. Oh, find traps. Wait a second. Cast that crap. All right. Let's save. I forgot how long this takes to load things. Alt, snapshot. All right. I think this will be a win tonight if I can just take care of this area. I will call it a win. So we moved north. Oh, wait, we must be on the right-hand side. Yep, so then 2. That opens out to there. Okay. So we're coming up on 17. Oh, we might be attacked by the wyvern. Ooh, this is good. Here we go. Going north. Before you lies a huge wyvern. It rises up and charges. Hey, hey. Not bad. I still like the silver dragon artwork better, but I like that. I like the background they threw at it. They really tried to do something there to kind of contrast it a little bit. Come on, the rising wind. We're going up around the bend. Not looking forward to work tomorrow. Nothing in particular necessary. Just don't want to work tomorrow, especially after this weekend. I had a good time this weekend. Got a chance to spend some time with good friends and family and stuff. Ugh, not a bad picture of the wyvern there. Good hit. Oh, well now. Well, we better reload this then. Crap. That was bad. It should be this one. Wow. It was insta-death. Kind of like that poison attack that we faced last night. Or specifically, the prismatic spray that you launched on one of our enemies there. That was that version of insta-attack. It was like the prismatic spray, you know? It's just not going. There we go. Yeah, that was awesome. Um, I feel bad for our game master though. Like it seems like we're getting through these battles a little bit almost too easy in a way. I don't like it. I mean, we are level what 14 now, 15. So I mean, yeah, we're gonna be super powerful at this point. Hmm. Why don't you cast magic missile? There's 9. Good hit. Good hit. 13 of the 19 right there. Killed. Our GM was not rolling very well last night either. That also kind of helped our cause. He's running a hell of a campaign. I just feel like our characters are surprisingly powerful at this level, and I think we've min-maxed it to a point where it's getting ridiculous now. You know, we have there has to be like I don't know. I don't want it to necessarily be harder necessarily, but I can see wanting to kind of make the fights a little bit more difficult where we can't just use our bread and butters all the time, the constant go-tos, make it a little bit more um yeah, teleport. Um I think I don't know if the fights can be altered for that, but like, you know, taking away our primary methods of killing, I guess. let's put it this way. One of the things that hampered me in that last session that I actually found very interesting was the fact that we ran up into that plasma ooze, right? Which was immune to bludgeoning and piercing, but not slashing. However, the damage of slashing actually caused it to split. So that actually forced my character to alter his tactics a little bit because throwing his shield at the thing would have done nothing. Absolutely nothing. Um, yes, I could have used a feat to possibly alter the damage of the shield to slashing, but I felt like without having that in Hero Lab, I think the best thing I did was to change my style to Tiger style and just go with unarmed strikes. And I think that would have been like a little bit more truer to form for my character. Um, I feel like changing the shield type damage to slashing almost is like breaking the system in a way, whereas changing my style so that now I'm using my unarmed strikes, I have to do that. It just felt a little bit more natural. So I don't know. I'm gonna save this thing before I forget. There, we defeated the wyvern. Yay us. So now there's a lot of stuff that we can run into here. There is. All right, so we can go north and hit two areas up here. Some treasure. All right, so let's go ahead and do some of this. Amongst a nest of logs, you find some treasure. Loading. $1260 experience points. Nice. Let's start with Amelina. Money. Okay, take the gems. Whoops. Take the gems. What the? Take one gem. Take two jewelry. All right. You can pretty much carry all of this, can't you? Um, take some of the gold. I'm gonna have you take 600 of it. All right, Tauros, let's take money. Take all the Electrum. Oh, wait. Yeah, you're gonna be bottomed out, aren't you? Why don't you take 200 of the Electrum? You take money. Take all the Electrum. Why not? Let's get all that out. We'll have to split the gold up. The silver, I'd like to take the silver because it can be useful. That's still like what? Even if it was a 10-to-1 ratio, that's still 124 gold pieces. That's not nothing. Forgot I can go left on that. Take the gold. Yeah, just take all of the silver. Hathral. Yeah, take the magic user scrolls. I believe you can use them. Okay, got our stuff. All right, Alt S. I am quite grateful that we have the game masters that we do for our groups. Um, I think our game master Nilkara is excellent for our Saturday night games right now. I think Foxfire, you're excellent for our Friday night ones. Lord knows I wouldn't be able to run them nearly as neatly as you guys do. Someday I'll try, though. Someday I'll get there. So up here, what? There should be something up here. Oh, I gotta search here. That's why. Search. Move. Hidden in a narrow crevice is an old crippled kobold. It croaks weakly for water. What do you do? Give it water, or threaten it, or kill it. Lots of fumbles, yeah. When you give it water, it crawls out and tells you its tale. You record it in your journal under entry 20. Oh, now I gotta pull out the journal. Just something I have not done in a long time here. Let's see. Journal entry 20. Oh, I gotta zoom in on this. Hold on. Told in a pained voice. We just got the cut through to the beastie's lair when I injured my leg. King decided there wasn't much use for me anymore. Made me a proposition, though. Said if I went into the lair and brought out the treasure, he'd feed me till I stopped breathing. Best deal I had, so they tossed me down here. Not being a fool, I lit out for the deepest hidey hole. Thankfully, the beastie was asleep. They're referring to the wyvern, of course. I can still move real quiet when I must. Anyway, if there hasn't been much of an alarm, then drunken. What's his name? Ferd? Ferd must be on watch at the rock. He's the king's son, so he ain't here with me. Worthless sot. If he's there, he's got less brains than a fermented rat. Just act officious and he'll take you to the king. Wouldn't mind hearing of that tyrant's demise. You seem just the types to do it too. Hey, a good kobold. How about that? After it is done, it leaves. What do you do? We'll let it leave. We're not ruthless murder hobos yet. All right, so that's the right half of the map, or at least the right little section of the map has been done now. Let's do another save here real quick. Oh, forgot how this was here. Come on. Why are you taking so long here? Okay, back to it. Um, move back down. I'll keep the search on because, well, now I'm going to hit random encounters, I guess, but whatever. Let's see what the random encounters do. Kobolds seem to boil up from nowhere. All right, we'll fight them. According to this, it says there's only like 15 of them and 3 kobold leaders, so we can pick them off quick. Did you get a chance to play Enshrouded earlier today? I really wish I could have, but given the situation, I felt I was needed here in the household. trying to keep the grandkids at bay. They were a handful today. They were quite the handful. And it's understandable because, when they're cooped up in the house like they are, it's, what are you going to do? Oh, you didn't play. Sorry to hear that. Yeah, like I said, I really would have loved to just get on and hang out with you guys. And, if the grandkids were out of the house or something like that, I might have done that. But, yeah, pop. There's another leader over here. Let's take him out. Good. So it sounds like I've got options for some of the games that I can stream going forward. There is Final Fantasy VII. I could really take on the long slog of trying to play the original, and try to go through that very, very long game. Gran Turismo 4 is another long game, but the good news with that is it's a little bit more action packed, I think. It's not as walkthrough guide intense, I should say. Because that's what some of these games are intense with. It's like, you got to always follow the walkthrough and stuff like that, and it gets to be frustrating. So, I've been trying to, um, ow. I've been trying to play a game like, you know, Commodore 64 based or even Nintendo based or something that's just something I can just kind of sit down to play for a stream for a couple hours and just, that'll be my stream. Haven't had much luck trying to get into that though. There are only a few games I can think of on the Commodore 64 that I want to do that I can get into for a couple hours and really delve into like that as a stream. Um, Nintendo, there's a couple of them I can do as well. I was thinking Super Dodgeball. I don't think I've ever played that one here. We did Super Spike Volleyball. If I go back to look at that one, actually, um, where is it? NES. Oh, I do have Super Dodgeball. I don't know if I've ever actually streamed that one or not. That could be a fun one to do. So, yeah, Super Dodgeball was fun. I always loved taking the Team USA and see just how far into the tournaments I could go into, and just take my team as far as I could go. Yeah, there you go. They're surrendering now. Let's save our ammo. What other ones are there? Got the old Super Mario Brothers, which we did. Mike Tyson's Punch Out, we did, I think. Crystallis, we did. Arch Rivals, I'm pretty sure we did. I did bring up Bases Loaded 2 just to test that one out because that was a game I used to play a lot as a kid. Super Mario 2 or 3, yep. Yep, absolutely. Can always dust those off and try those. Um, But like I said, I can go back to doing Gran Turismo 4. I've still got this game. I've still got obviously World of Warships. Stronghold is one I can finish up. Um, you name it, really. Let's give Farandwheel the arrows. Oh, he's overloaded. Okay. Hatharo. Yes, we want arrows because we don't want to run out. That would be bad. Um, items. Yeah, you were just about out. Okay, you got 74 arrows now. That's good. Yeah, hearing you guys talk about Zelda made me kind of think maybe I shouldn't try to stream Zelda. Um, because I do like the idea of you guys trying to stream it if you really wanted to, and if you didn't, then well, I mean, you're still kind of leading the charge there. I I really should try and do Zelda someday. Although I do feel like so many other gamers and streamers have streamed them online to the point where you can easily see the whole walkthrough of all those games. So I don't know what I would be adding to it other than the fact that I'm really not a well experienced Zelda player of any type, not even the original. That one I probably played the most out of all the games, and even then, it's like I played it over at my friend's house. I never really owned the games, so there is that. Um, I got to be careful here because I do want to search for traps. Pretty sure I got to go this way. Steep rubbled slope. Will you go up? Yes. You dislodge a number of rocks. All right, so that would have lured out the wyvern. But because we already killed him, we're good. Oh, goody, more kobolds. I've only beaten both NES Zelda and the SNES Zelda. Yeah. A drunken kobold lies here. Okay. If you awaken it, it believes you are guests of the king and asks if you want to be led to him. If you accept, you are led to location 6A. Okay. Wake it. He looks confused. Oh, the envoys. Do you wish an escort to the king? Say yes, and follow me. Gobble pauses, idly taps the wall, then proceeds. Cobble pauses, idly taps the wall, then proceeds. Apparently secret passages or something. The Cobble calls out. The envoys are here, great king. An aged voice replies, send them forward. Your guide, however, has fallen into a stupor. Fantastic. 6A. 7-5. Where are you? Right there. So we are in the throne room now. Okay. Oh, cobbles seem to boil up from nowhere, so this is a random encounter. We'll go ahead and knock these out. Take care, Foxfire. Hope you feel better. Don't kill yourself on the snow, I hope. Um, I'll talk to you soon. Oh, wow, they are right up in my face here. Large paperweight. Oh, just heard from our mutual friend there with a snowblower problem. Not what you want when you have like over a foot and a half of snow probably going to fall on you today and tomorrow. But like I said, I believe at least he's got a way to clear his driveway. It's just going to be a matter of clearing his little pathways and stuff to the doors, and everything will be cool. I do have to watch out for my in-laws, I think. I want to make sure they're going to be okay. They live not too far from me, so I'm going to check in on them tomorrow, see how they're doing. 1 point of damage? Come on. Take out those leaders. Miss. Tauros will take care of them. Wow, 4 for 4. Good job, dude. Oh, for goodness sakes. Pick them off. And they surrender. Good. So of the games that I was just talking about, Final Fantasy VII was one that I really was enthralled with back when it came out. Um, I was really into it. Never played it all the way through. Tried to, but just didn't have all the time that you need to go through. And there's a lot of things to go through in that game. So what I need to do is really, if I was going to play this out in the stream, I would need to really prepare for it, meaning I have to have a solid guide walkthrough to, hit every little thing that you want to hit in it, because there's a lot of little things that you can miss if you go to these things and each location is going to have like certain items. You want to make sure you grab all the items you have because it could be the only one in the game and all that stuff. So you want to have a good guide, and you want to make sure that your system is straight to go. You know, like if I'm playing on the PlayStation, I want to make sure that all the controls are set up, ready to go, so that the moment I start the stream, I can start playing and boom, 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 just knock out everything, you know, as much as possible in each stream because there's a lot of hours you got to throw at it if you want to beat everything in the game. And that would be what I would want to do, including the ultimate weapons and stuff like that. Emerald and Ruby, I think they are. Leave treasure. All right, so what I will probably do. Hmm. This says have fireball spells prepared. I'm not ready for this. Um, I don't think I'm ready for this. I'm gonna do a alt save here just to be safe. Apparently there's 3 waves that I'm gonna face, which is including a troll, a lot of kobolds, a wild boar, 2 envoys, um, and then there's gonna be ballista attacks between waves, which those could hurt. Stinking Cloud we'll use. We're going to use all our spells, I think, on this. North. All right, here we go. I think we're doing the fight here. Before you is a horde of kobolds. Behind them are 2 men and an ancient kobold on a wooden throne. One says, "These men are enemies. Defeat them, and my lord shall be most generous." The king looks at him and then at you. He smiles and screams, "Kill them." So these envoys that we're talking about, which just told us that they're enemies, they are envoys from the boss. Um, you've heard me refer to the boss in previous episodes here. Um, we haven't run into him yet, but we will eventually run into the boss here. So this is going to be a key step in keeping the kobolds at bay so they don't go ahead and join up with the boss. All right. Oh, there's a lot of trolls. A lot more than I thought there was going to be. 4 trolls. Oh boy. Okay. Cast. Exit. Use. Not readied. Okay. Let's ready. Take that out and do that. Use. Burning Hands blink. Exit. Let's exit. Let's ready. I do want to use a fireball here, I think. I don't want to mess around. Let's see if this scroll gives us... That's Burning Hands. We could use Burning Hands. Let's see what this other one has. I do wish I could like change the names of these things so it says, hey, this is what you are, this is what the scroll is. Sleep. Don't really need to use a scroll of sleep here. Hmm. Since we have a lot of Stinking Cloud, I'm going to use this. And we'll try to use it on the trolls, but also blend it into the kobolds as well. Like right here. No? How about there? Troll is nauseous. Great. 2 trolls are nauseous. Use... Alright, clerical scrolls. Alright, I forgot to re-ready things. Oh well. Uh, take off the longsword and the shield. Use this one. Nope. Keeping track of these things is a pain. You've got a lot of scrolls, so we're going to try and use yours. Hopefully we can find Fireball here. There it is. Use it. Let me do a quick search here too. Fireball. What I'm looking for is the range on it. 10 plus 1 per level. Diameter is a question mark, so we'll just try and put this thing as far away as we can. Right here is good. Boom! Look at that. Kobold is killed. Kobold is killed. Alright, so that's a 3x3 square that it's killing right there, which is not bad. Alright. Oh, and it hits the trolls. Great. Good. It's killing. It's actually going further. It's 4x4 at least. Maybe 5x5. Yep, it's 5x5. Good. Trolls are going to get hit. Lots of kobolds get wiped out. That's going to decimate their ranks. Very good. Wow, that's a lot. It's going further than I thought it was going to go. I wonder if Tauros is going to get hit. Wow, that's even hitting the leaders. Nice. Look at that. Aim. Let's start taking things out here. What's worse is that we have to get up onto the trolls so they don't regenerate. Like there. So Amelina's going to have to move her next step northwest. Get the trolls. Let's get these guys killed. Nope, maybe not. That fireball was excellent. First time I've ever cast that in this setting, which is neat. So my plan here is to try and finish this battle out, all 3 waves tonight, and call it a night. Because I will be running up against my bedtime. There you go. Kill a kobold. That works. View items ready. Find composite. Oh, gets rid of the scroll. Find composite longbow with the arrows. Aim. Let's take out these guys. I don't like having arrows fired at us. Good. 3 out of the 4 are gone. Not too worried about him. I can have Amelina clear us away or move somebody over to shoot that. I suspect they're going to surrender at some point. You items, you just use the scroll. No more fire for you. We had the shield and the longsword, right? He's got a lot of arrows. Let's have you move up. Good. Hit that troll. Let's do some damage on those guys. Because they regenerate. That's a worry. Take out some kobolds here and see if we can turn that tide. Uh-oh. Ow. Ugly troll. That is a slight problem because we don't have a lot of Cure Light Wounds spells to dole out. So every hit we take is going to be bad because we don't get breaks in between these battles. Alright. Tauros and Ameline, I think, have to stay put. Otherwise, the trolls will get up. Dang it. This is going to be rough if they keep hitting us. He's only got 10 hit points. Take the shield. And let's use the Morning Star. Nice, 7 damage. We'll take it. All right, you just keep attacking every little cobble that comes your way. You could kill this guy. There you go. So you're going to move down southwest 1. Ugh, I keep hitting. Cobbles are surrendering. That's good. Move. You can stay there. Aim for the troll. Let's take him down. This could be a very rough battle. The trolls were tough. Hold on just a second here. Just want to go bring up the battle again. So the next wave is going to be kobolds, kobold leaders, and wild boars. I don't think the wild boars are as much to worry about. Well, 4 is 4. I'll take that. Keep hitting that troll. Gotta keep hitting the troll. I hate doing this, but we gotta take these trolls out fast. 8, good. 4, good. One more hit will take him out. There we go. That should finish it. Now the assumption is that we do coup de grace on the troll heads. Get rid of those. We didn't take too much damage. If we can survive the boars, then oh boy, the wave 3 is going to be 2 envoys, 2 trolls, 2 wild boars, and 8 kobolds. And then also we have these ballista attacks to worry about. Take the silver. We have arrows. I don't think Faranduil can. Try. Yeah, you're overloaded. Whatever. I think we can have enough to survive. Take items. Nothing, nothing, nothing. The envoys have two-handed swords +2, which are worth money. So we're going to definitely want to be able to try and grab those if we can. The king, frothing at the mouth, cries, "Use the secret weapons!" Oh, here we go. Ouch! They just decimated us. Dang it. They decimated us with those ballista. Apparently they're Thaco 3. Like they only need a 3 or higher to hit armor class 0, so they were gonna nail us. Yeah, I think if I don't survive this sufficiently, I'm gonna try next time. I will probably start from an earlier snapshot, like just after the wyvern kill or after we get all the treasure and stuff, and camp, heal, make sure we've got a bunch of cure light wounds and stuff like that. Because right now we are in deep doo-doo. You have a light wounds. Let's cast it. One of these guys is going to need it here. Let's see. Hathral's got 2. Let's go ahead and put it on him. Oh, great. He's got 3 hit points. Great. View. Items. Ready. No more. You're going to try and stay at range. You and Farandwheel need to start picking off whatever we can. Fireball would be good here too, wouldn't it? Fairly certain Hathral does not have a fireball spell. So, take on the boar and miss. Great job. Amelina. Cast your Cure Light Wounds on Hathral. View items. You don't have a scroll. You only have, well, you do have arrows. That's good. You have a potion of healing, an extra healing. That's good. Let's turn on the broadsword and the shield. Yeah, if you get hit, Evandal, I'm going to have you drink a potion, I think. Good. I'd like the boars to keep missing. I'm afraid that they're going to be pretty powerful. Kobolds I'm not so worried about. We can Stinking Cloud these guys, I think. That might be a good thing to do with the boars. I don't think I need to Fireball them. I could probably get away from fireballing them. They say use the fireballs in wave 1 and 2. Let's keep Hathral up if we can. You have Stinking Cloud. You have a magic user scroll. Oh, you have a wand of magic missiles. Wow. We really should consider that one too. Maybe for the next fight. Curious what you've got though. What is this one? Ready. Ready. Use. You don't have Fireball. You have Burning Hands. We have a lot of Burning Hands we could try if we really needed to. I would be willing to do that. This is fine. Keep going at him with... How many arrows do you have? You have 141? Okay, good. Plenty of arrows. Let's cast Stinking Cloud. We have a lot of Stinking Clouds, I'm pretty sure. Get 2 of these boars nauseous at least. Not worried about the kobolds so much. The numbers bother me a little bit, but I would like to take out the boars first. I feel like they're going to be a little bit more vicious than the kobolds. All right. This battle will be key. If we can get through this without losing a lot of hit points and survive the ballista wave, we might have a shot at this. You have sleep. Use sleep. Use it here. One boar falls asleep. Two boars fall asleep. All right, that's fine. That's holding everybody at bay right now. Now we just need the arrows to start flying. The good news is that the kobolds in these encounters will surrender when faced with the overwhelming odds. So it's just a matter of us getting to that point. That's it. Gather around Toros so he can sweep you. That's what I like. Just gotta wait for all these guys to move. Then we can start picking them off. Fireball was definitely a lethal spell. I like that. We really made great use of that. Now it's just a matter of using whatever remaining spells we do have. Burning Hands might be used. I think I might use a couple of those. Gets back up. What? Kill it. Oh, that's no good. No bueno. We killed one, yes, but the fact that you can only like the moment we shoot them, they get back up, that's a problem. That doesn't really do us much good. We're going to need to damage them really hard. Go here. Oh, how did you miss a wild boar? Come on. Yeah, kill it. Go Amelina. 3 boars left. We're going to start using the arrows on the kobolds, I think. Hopefully Toros can also sweep them. Start killing them a little at a time here. Yep, get in here. Yeah, miss, whatever. I want to get Toros and Ranulf into positions where they can sweep these kobolds like 4 or 5 at a time. Like this. Ah, but he misses. Bum. Alright, 2 out of 3 ain't bad. We're not going to shoot the wild boars for now. We're going to leave them be. Oh, you little stinker. They will surrender eventually. Matter of time. Only question is, will we get hit hard enough for it? Yeah, sleep spell might be handy here. I don't know. Would not mind sleeping a bunch of those kobolds just to make things go a little quicker here. Ranulf, you have to hit, dude. You're useless if you're not going to hit kobolds. Let's get this guy off him. This will keep our archers protected. At least we'll have 2 firing shots. We could pick off those sleeping kobolds at least. That'll be their job. Hopefully that'll turn the tide of battle a little bit so the kobolds surrender, and then we can focus on the boars. Why? I attacked the kobold. Why did the boar get up? That's interesting. Well, we got a boar that's available. We have to go take him out. This will be very interesting. We got to kill those boars fast. Two of them are awake right now. Why don't you sweep? If you take the boar, so be it. If not, kobolds will be fine. 2 out of 3 again. That's fine. We're getting closer to turning the tide of battle, at least. Yeah, I don't think we've been hit in this battle, thank goodness. It's those ballista that I'm worried about. Those are going to do some damage. I think we're going to take a big hit there. Take this guy out. Good. Take out some sleeping ones. I don't know if you're useless, dude. Finally. I want him to be sweeping 4, and he can only do 2 right now, and he's missing. You hit the boar. There you go. That kills a boar. Of course, the other one's going to move up now, but at least we're down to 2 boars left. All right, that's fine. We had to hit him eventually, so you might as well hit him now. He did a good chunk of damage to him. Amelina can take out one at a time, I think. Let's see how these boars are looking. 1. 18. Okay. I want the helpless ones gone. The sooner we could turn the tide of battle, the better. All right. We're thinning the ranks a little bit. Wow, that was a move. They're starting to fill in a little bit. Of course, that prevents the boar from attacking. That's nice. I think I'm going to have one of the archers shoot at that 1 hit point wild boar. Try and take him out. Of course, now I got to worry about this little douche down below. Take this guy out. Nope. Just don't. It's fine. All right, go ahead and aim at the boar. Good, he's gone. That leaves only 1 boar left. You take this guy out. Good. Tauros can sweep. Maybe this will turn the tide a little bit. That's 3 out of 4 there. Well, they're still going to hang around. That's fine. We'll hit a few sleepers at this point. Good. Hit, kill kobolds. Make them surrender. They're not there yet. Oh, he's got a lane finally. We have to go take that guy out. Oh, Evandal's going to sweep now, finally. Of course, he's going to miss, but whatever. Nice. Big smash on the wild boar. Pick off the helpless ones. Again, trying to turn the battle, so you move in. I want you guys to sweep and miss. There's one. There's two. Three. Not bad. Not bad. 3 out of 4. I like it. They're getting closer to surrendering. Tauros is going to attack that boar. I don't know if Evandal can do it or not. If he's close, I want him to take a shot at the boar. I think he can do it. Yeah, do it. 7. Okay, he's only got 1 hit point left. Tauros might be able to finish the boar off, and then it's just kobolds, and who cares, right? Ugh. I was hoping that would be the kill. Good, he missed. There goes the boar. Now it's all kobolds, and we're going to have people sweeping them. Ranulf's got 4 of them around him. Oh, they hit Amelina. Bastards. We have cleric scrolls. I should start using those, actually. I wonder if I can do that. Use. Ready. Take off the shield and the longsword. Start using the scrolls. Come on. Ooh, restoration. Wow. That's a high level spell. Restoration again? Wow, we have three restoration spells. How about this one? We have two more scrolls left, I think, other than maybe what Amelina has on her. Prayer, cause disease, animate dead. Prayer might be good for the next battle. Because that's a buff. Ugh, we have 5 restoration spells. I better check on those. Maybe those... Are they not... Maybe they may not be good enough. I don't know. Restoration. Hmm. Sleep and Stinking Cloud is good. That'll be good for the next battle. Come on, Ranulf. Come on, Ranulf. Oh my god, dude. You are terrible. Get out of my party. Ah, they're surrendering. Good. So the battle's now over. Pretty sure I went through this already. You don't have Fireball. You're out of spells anyway, so quit. Let's start from the bottom. Cure blindness, animate dead. Restoration. We have so many restoration spells. Not even funny. I don't even know what we use them for on this game. I was hoping for some cure lights here. Instead, I've got restorations. Nope. Wrong class. It's a clerical scroll. Well, that's wacky. Bless, silence, snake charm. Yeah, not one doggone thing. She's got 16 hit points. Forgot to change her equipment back. Oh well. The ballista is going to probably knock me out of this. I think we're going to lose 2 people at least. And I don't think we're going to be able to get them back up. We would have to be extremely lucky. to not get hit by another wave of ballista. What the heck? Do we have to kill these guys? Oh, they're still sleeping. No wonder. I was wondering why something wasn't happening here. You just quit. Save your arrows. You sweep those two. Done. Quit. They slept for a long time. I thought they were going to wake up by now. Here goes nothing. Copper ain't worth it. And the items are not going to be worth it because they're all short swords. All right. Here's the moment of truth. If the ballista take out more than 2 of our guys, we're in trouble. We have hit points, which is good, so we might survive but be really weak. In which case we will probably use whatever healing potions we have, put them on the tanks. The men sneer at the king, and one says, "Let us show you how warriors fight." So now we're going to get the envoys involved with trolls, with what else? With trolls, wild boars, kobolds. Okay, this time there shouldn't be as many kobolds. That's not a bad character, actually. Actually looks pretty decent. The armor looks kind of generic, but the face, I wouldn't mind that as one of the choices we could use to like make a character. We're gonna have 2, 2, 2, and 8. So 8 kobolds, 2 boars, 2 trolls, and 2 envoys. The trolls are the big ones. Those are the big deal, and the envoys are going to be an issue too. We might be able to sleep the envoys or stinking cloud them. In this case, we're going to just throw everything we got at them. Everything we got. Sure. Let's try sleep first. Oh, I don't see any trolls. Unless they're far back somewhere. This might be easier than I thought. All right, Kobold fell asleep. 2, 3. All right. Stinking cloud. Hold person is another option. Envoy is nauseous. Wild boar is nauseous. Kobold is nauseous. Yeah, and you're trapped there, pal. Oh, we cast a spell, though. Oh, we cast sleep on us. Uh-oh. Hatheril is unaffected. Phew. Nope, you got nothing. Hit him. Dying. Yeah, it's kind of cheesy, but we'll take it. Take on the boar. Let's keep pummeling the boar. I think we can live without the... We're going to cast Hold Person. Go after this dude. Why is it? Oh, so I got 3 targets. That's why. Envoy is paralyzed. And that kobold. Great. Ouch. Gotta kill these boars. That's 8. Take one out. Good. Take this guy. 6. Yes. What do you mean get back up? He's dead. How did he get back up? Crummy thing. Good, he's dead. Take this guy out. Or not. You know, do whatever you want. Alright, Tauros is protected for now. Good, hit that boar. It'll be up to Ranulf now. Wild boar is nauseous. He misses. Good. Take him out. Yes. Oh, but he got back up. That's weird. That is a weird mechanic. Take that boar out. Now we just got the envoy and stupid kobolds. Let's take the envoy out. He should die from this. Yep. Sweep these guys. I'm surprised. I thought the ballista were going to get us. They didn't happen. I thought there were going to be more trolls in this one. That didn't happen. So we look like we're going to survive this. Not bad. I'd rather be lucky than good. All right, so there's that battle. No. Party is 1, 496 XP. We definitely have to take these swords. Take the items first. I don't know if I can take the plate. Yeah, we're overloaded. The plate ought to be good money, though. Let me try and take the plate. We now own a plate. You're probably not going to be able to take a plate, are you? Yeah. We're going to be hard-pressed to be able to take the rest of this stuff, but we're going to try. Oh, it's only 11 gold. Guys are poor. It could be plate mail or it could be plate. I don't know what it is, but I figure we'll take the plates at least, hoping that they're worth something. If not, I'm not worried about it because I don't think they're magical. We have the plates. Excellent. Don't care about the short swords. We'll take the money. Good. That should be it. That would be good. Surprising. I didn't think we were going to survive that. I thought that was going to be at least a partial kill of the party. Tauros is down to 4 hit points. He is the lowest, which is surprising. The king has escaped during the fight. Got you. So, we will save it here. From what I understand of resting in here, okay, so we have defeated the 3 waves of attacks in the throne room to rest. Even then, every 8 hours rest has a 5% chance of being disturbed. But it'll be 7 skulking kobolds who each launch rocks at the party. 7 Thaco 10 attacks on random characters, 1d4 plus 1 damage per hit, without being able to retaliate. So it's really just a random encounter, like the ballista thing. Just boom, we take it and like it. So that's not great. Um, it's time. It's time for me to sign off. But I think what I want to do is try and do a quick encamp now that I've saved it. Actually, well, doesn't matter. I don't think we have search on, so it's magic. Memorize. And you had hold person. I believe he had sleep. We'll use that. You need a whole bunch of cure. Wow, you need a lot of spells. Holy cow. Cure light wounds. You probably used a sleep, I'm guessing. Although he did have, I think he might have had magic missile. Take sleep for now, and then if we have to redo it later, we will. And you had find traps, I think. What? Stinking cloud. You had, I think, Magic Missile and Sleep, if I'm not mistaken. We'll do that. Magic Missile is such a great spell. Probably one of the most popular spell ever in D&D, I think, because of its fact that it's a first level spell. You're always using it. It's typeless damage, or force damage, I should say, but it's basically typeless damage, which allows you to do damage to something that even you normally wouldn't be able to damage, you know? So, all right, here we go. We're going to try and rest. Here we go. All right, we've memorized Cure Light Wounds. So we got that. We can start curing some people here. Out of attrition alone, we ought to be able to win this now. At least get ourselves to full healing. We'll start with the healers. This is just their job now. Cure lights. Start with Tauros. Good. Cure light. Tauros. Goal is to get everybody above the healers rank in terms of their hit points. Work from the lowest ones and work our way up from there. So the 15s are next. So now if those kobolds come skulking around, we're okay because it won't matter. They could do 5 hit points of damage to us each time and it just won't matter. We'll still be able to outlast them. Now let's try and memorize again. Looking good. All right, Ranulf is fully healed. Tauros, you're next. Okay, we're almost there. Surviving it. That's the big thing. All right, 3 out of the 6 party members are now fully healed. 4 are now fully healed. Let's see. Let's get to Tauros. Almost there. Good. Yeah, I just thought of another game that I can go back to. And that's Diablo 2 remastered. I just thought about that. Like, I was thinking about how it's impossible to do this sort of thing in Diablo 2 or any of the Diablo games because some creature is going to come along and try and bop you if you're trying to do any of the stuff in your inventory or, whatever you're trying to tinker with. But that's another one I could always come back to. Do the old Diablo 2. Bring back the Herodric Cube. All right, let's get fully healed here. Come on. Beautiful. Fully healed. Let's go ahead and do one more rest. Get full spells. Not that it matters now, because I don't think there are any other enemies that we have to really worry about here other than the traps. And we have a Find Trap spell, I believe, on us at some point, which you can recast. Yeah, or an elf can do Find Traps. We still have that. Good. Okay, now that we've got all full spells and full hit points, we are going to exit, exit, be ready for any battles here, but I suspect all we need to do is do another snapshot and call it. So, um, success, I guess. We've made to the Cobble Caves, and we have defeated the major bosses here. The king we'll find later, I think, as part of the guide says here. Well, I'm not going to spoil that, but we will find the king. It won't be much of a battle. There are a lot of other games here I would love to play, but I just don't feel like they're lengthy enough for an entire stream, you know? All right, but that's going to do it for me tonight. So thank you, everybody, for watching. 21st Century Jedi reminding you, take care of yourselves, take care of each other. Fins up, bubbles up. This is a tough times these days with everything that's going on. So definitely take time to be gentle with yourselves and, um, do what you need to do to get through each day because these are tough times that we're in. And until our leadership decides to do better, we're all pretty much on our own right now. So fins up, bubbles up. Hopefully, I'll see you guys next Sunday, and we'll do one of the many games that I just described here. Just to recap: Final Fantasy VII, Gran Turismo 4, Stronghold, Diablo 2, number of other games that are on the Commodore side that I'd love to do. Um, who knows? Maybe we'll just come back to this one. You know, um, could just do World of Warships, whatever it may be. Hopefully, I'll do a good stream here and next Sunday, and we'll have a good time. So take care again, everybody. I wish you all the best for this week. I don't think I'll be streaming again this week, but if I do, surprise. Okay. So take care, and I will see you guys later. Good night.